Hey guys, this is Jsnow with the Dayz 0.60 review for you guys. So this video is actually going to be more focused on not the renderer and more of what gameplay features did they add and can this patch actually bring back players to Dayz, because I feel like that's what they actually desperately need. Now this video will be drama free of the server issues. If you guys really want a drama version of this review, which I could possibly do, if enough people want it, I'll do it, but this review will not include any of the server debacle, but there is issues with the servers. They added some more servers, but they're still full and crashing all the time, so there's a lot of drama with that, but we're going to keep that out. So what you're seeing right now is me actually going to the church, the Church of Jsnow. I think it had a special name for it in the mod, and they moved it completely. So in this patch, there's a lot of building changes, there's a lot of new areas, and I mean, just to comment on the renderer, it does look nice. The game runs pretty smooth. I'm running on a GTX 660 at about high settings with just low AA, and it runs almost 60 everywhere, even in cities. I think once they fix the bug of shadows, because actually I have my shadows turned off, but I can still see my shadows, so I guess it's not working. But once they fix that, it will work a whole lot better. So anyway, this is just a quick thing of the church, and you could kind of tell it's a lot spookier than before. This game was never really scary, and all of a sudden the fear factor has went up by a lot. So I'm going to be using actual in-game examples of me just playing on my stream and then going back and forth between the two. So here's a couple of examples of just how the game is just really, really scary right now. Unfortunately, what is that? I see something sticking out on his leaves. Ooh, wait, is that? Oh my god! Oh. Put in the hands, put in the hands, put in the hands. Ah! Shit! Put in the hands! Fucking piece of shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Dayz was like never a scary game, and all of a sudden, one patch, and it's like, fuck. Why, you're gonna have, like, if you have a squad, you can literally take the police station and go on both sides and go in there and start pot-shotting people. I hear something. I can barely hear something. Oh shit, what the fuck? Hello? Hello? Oh god, he's dead. Oh my god. Nope. Nope. Fucking dead black guy standing straight up. Nope. Oh hell no, man. What the fuck? Okay, hold on, let me see if there's anybody here, because you know what, you technically had some good loot, so let me check, because there's probably, if anybody's hiding, they'll be right here. Maybe that guy just died because he logged out or some shit. Alright, I'm gonna risk it, and this is probably like the worst thing that could possibly happen. Alright, let's see what he has. Oh, he has a rifle. That's not good though. Oh, I hear a zombie, there's a zombie, nope, nope, nope. Oh, wait, backpack. Oh my god, all his clothes are on the floor. What the fuck? All his clothes are on the floor. Swap. I want to swap. See, the swap thing doesn't work, which is really bad. Because this is how you get killed. Take note. Oh, he had bullets, too. Oh, they're ruined. Oh, shit, yeah, he got shot. Yeah, if the bullets are ruined, I don't know if zombies can ruin shit, but he got shot. Oh, wait, what the fuck? So I think they got the atmosphere 100% right, and that is technically due to the new renderer. But I think that is actually what's going to bring most players back, because we haven't really had an atmosphere like this since the Dayz mod, where nobody had no idea what was going on and everybody was afraid of the zombies. And that pretty much died off pretty quickly because then mods came out and then Dayz became really easy because there was guns everywhere. And there is going to be a modding scene for this game, I mean, hopefully, because technically that's what the game was built on. It was built on the Dayz mod, and a lot of the mods that the community made were good, and some of them were bad, as in, like, what was it, Overwatch, I think one of them was, which just turned Dayz into a PvP fest, which kind of turned it into Call of Duty, which I hope doesn't happen this time around. But so far, it's looking so good. So, for example, even at this church, like, there's no zombies at the church, and the church is still really creepy. What do you call it? The zombies? Now, let's go to the zombies. I didn't get any footage of them jumping the walls, but the zombies are crazy. They can jump these walls you're seeing right now. They can jump that with ease, and I'll just show you guys how crazy they are. Sniped pretty easily. Oh, fuck, there's a lot of zombies. Wait, how many? Oh, God, there's 2 there. There's 3 here. I don't think I'll be fast enough, but come on. Nope. Close it. Fuck, get the other one. close, close, close. Shit. Oh, we got the back door, the back door, the back door, back door. Alright. Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? What the fuck? I swear to god, I closed the doors. Shit, alright, we got the fucking tag team here. We got this. Right, come on, you fucking... What the hell? They both look the same. Oh my god, it's the twins! It's fucking twins! Oh, come on, come on. Kill it! Are they stuck? Alright, I think they're stuck. Are they stuck? Are they stuck? Alright, looks like they're stuck. Oh no, they're not stuck. They're not stuck. Kill it. Kill it. No, I'm hitting the wall. Why am I hitting the wall? Why am I hitting the wall? Holy fuck. Get rid of him. Oh god, I'm sliding down. This is a mess. This is a fucking mess. Holy shit. Where the fuck is it? And these zombies hit like freaking fast, man. Like, shit. Die, you fuck. Holy shit. My god. When was the last time I had to... Oh, no! So zombies in the game are absolutely ferocious, and I really wanted to get some footage of them jumping over the walls. I did stream the first time I streamed and got onto a server, I had a ton of zombies jumping over the walls. It was like 28 days later, but unfortunately, game capture does not work in the current build. So I did not know that, and my screen froze up, and I was basically streaming for 30 minutes to nobody. So that is an issue that of course can get fixed, but right now if you are a streamer, there's a few issues with trying to stream with like open broadcast software. But anyways, going back to the zombies, I think the zombies, they nailed it. I think it's a 10 out of 10. There's only one problem, is the zombies still have the thing is if they get stuck in a wall and you're in a building with, basically if they're in the wall of the building that you're in, they can hit you from anywhere in the building, which is a major glitch because you can be like 4 stories up and get hit by a zombie on the first floor. So yeah, they do need a little bit of fixing, but otherwise they run fast, they're super scary, they attack maybe a little too fast, they swing like crazy, like they're at a rave or something, and I think they should tone it down just a little bit. But there are a few other bugs like zombies just randomly popping in, so what you'll see right now if you pay close attention is there's no zombies here, which I'll talk about in a second, which is kind of a little bit of a negative. So right here you're going to see a zombie right there just popping out of nowhere, and I'm like, oh my god, like what? So the zombies are definitely a 10 out of 10, and they are now a threat. That was one of the biggest issues of Dayz, is they were never a threat, or they were a threat because they were bugged out. So now, even though they sometimes bug out, they're a threat because they're a threat. You know, they can actually catch up, they can actually run after you, they actually are slightly more intelligent. You can still run away though, they don't really follow you endlessly in this build, but of course that's always subject to change, because this is Dayz experimental. So we'll have to see what happens. So as you can see right there, the zombie just did like an electric slide to try to get towards me. So I'm just running away. So I think that alone also really helps this patch, because zombies were just not a threat. They were not scary. A lot of the time you're wondering, is this a zombie game? Like, and even in this, because of the zombie spawns, you sometimes start wondering, because I'm in Electro, one of the major cities in Dayz, and they reworked it and everything, so buildings all over in different places, and it looks a lot more like zombie apocalypse. Like this Electro compared to any other Electro you can see on any older Dayz video, these two don't look the same. One looks like a zombie apocalypse, the other one looks like a Team Fortress 2 map to start PvPing in. So so it definitely helps also in the way of like I guess psychological. I guess I'm putting on my tinfoil hat, but psychologically, if you think about it, Dayz, the original Dayz Electro was just basically a PvP zone with almost no zombies. Here there's a lot of hiding spots, there's a lot of like really dark, interesting places, and all that stuff. So right here I did a quick door test of actually locking the zombie in, and I was actually really surprised the zombie didn't hit me through the door. So I'm guessing it's only certain buildings that have that issue. Another issue is the loot itself. A lot of buildings for some reason are not spawning loot, but that could be easily fixed. And loot is very plentiful, maybe too plentiful. Like guns, and I found maybe like 20, almost 10 to 20 guns just running around, not even looking for them. So there are a lot of guns. So I hope they tone that down a bit, because when they first started the game, they were saying that guns should be rare, but in this patch, guns are like they're not rare at all. You can find guns like basically you go to your local gun shop, you can just go to Dayz, and it's pretty much the same thing. So that's it on the zombies. So, what do you call it? I just want to point out another little interesting thing that happened, what do you call it, when I went over to the graveyard after entering the church. Oh. Alright, if zombies don't come out of the grave, I mean, they're probably not, but if zombies don't start coming out, busting out of this thing, I mean, this is a missed opportunity right here. Alright. For 0.61, the first thing they have to do is they need to scare the shit out of everybody. So, like, when a new player who has no idea what this is walks in, and they step on a grave, boom! Fucking zombie grabs you. Like that will be like the golden moment of Dayz, and even better. Not only does that make, 28 days later, Walking Dead, etc. effect, if you think about it, let's say you're in a firefight at the church, right, and you can escape. So if you somehow run to here and not step on a grave, you could try to force your opponent, as long as they don't have like a machine gun. If they have like a melee, they're fucked. You could force your opponent to come in here, and then let's say you run near the graves but not on them. And then maybe like go in here and they might actually by accident run into the grave and then BAM! Zombie! Just grabs them. And if you're talking about tactical gameplay, I think that's quite possibly one of the best things they could do. But unfortunately that's not here yet. Also, a little disappointing there's no zombies here. I mean, well, they can't do that yet obviously because the technology's not there. There's no zombies here. I mean, it's a graveyard. Why is there not a... Yeah, there's not a single zombie anywhere. So that was the last footage I have from my stream. Right now I'm just going to be running around in Electro for the rest of the video. So, what do you call it? This game, the last thing I wanted to mention was the roleplay opportunities. And I probably sound a little bit out of breath because I had to stop the video for a second, stop recording. But anyways, the roleplay opportunities are going to be huge. Because if you think about it, if you think about the church, when you saw it earlier when I was running up the church, you can easily have your own squad PvP games. So for example, how they laid out the church, you could have Team A defending the church on top, and then Team B trying to climb up the hill to get to the church. That's just one roleplay example. Another one is, which I don't think I show here, is there's a new tower in Jsnow. And I was actually corrected because this tower did exist before, but it was apparently all the way in the wilderness, which almost 90% of Dayz players don't really go up north. So, what do you call it? So in that tower, they had a nice little area where it looked all fancy smancy, and there was only one way in. And I was just thinking, oh, you could have, like, a party roleplay. You could have your bouncers, and you could have, a party in the tower, and you don't have to be worried about zombies, because zombies aren't going to go up there. I mean, yeah, you're going to have to worry about other players coming up, but since there's only one way up, you can have your own little bouncers and stuff. So the roleplay opportunities are definitely here, and I think the atmosphere will make great roleplay opportunities in the future. I think once they bump it up to 100-man servers, you're going to see some pretty interesting roleplays in the game, which is what basically makes the game. I don't think Dayz, without the random roleplay moments or the random player interactions, I don't think Dayz would have survived that long as a game, considering how long it took for this development. But I'm really glad that, what the renderer and all the graphics and what they did with the atmosphere and the weather, the fog is amazing. The fog adds so much to the game, it's almost ridiculous. Like, I didn't think at first I was thinking, oh, it's just fog, who cares, But this fog is just, like, creepy, man. And you can't really see that far ahead of you. Like, I think you need to be within, like, about 30 feet in order to see any player or anything like that when the fog's really thick. So let's sum up everything together. So, is this a game? So, will this bring back players? That is the question. Is this enough to bring back players? I think it's a yes. And the facts are, which I'll just review over what I did, are the zombies. The game was lacking The game was still lacking on the numbers of zombies, but the game did not have threatening zombies nor scary zombies. Now we have both. The zombies want to, rip your flesh apart. They're crazy. They attack, swinging their arms like they're hardcore dancing or whatever, which is a little weird. And they jump the walls. I mean, I really wish I had footage of that, but trust me, if you log into this game, go onto the experimental server, if you can even make it there, and you get a zombie, if you encounter a zombie and you go past a wall, they will hop that shit like they were born with parkour or something, like in their blood. And it's the scariest thing when you see like more than one zombie jumping the wall. Like this wall right here you're looking at. I stopped that. They can jump that wall in like it takes them about like 3 seconds to hop it. So that's another thing which I don't think is really realistic, is they hop the wall a little too fast. They kind of just vault it completely, and if you look at that wall, there's not really much to grip on, so how are they vaulting that? So they do have to tune that a little bit, I think, in my opinion. Next is the atmosphere, of course. The atmosphere, 10 out of 10. I mean, the weather's amazing. We even had rain and lightning for a little bit. That was pretty amazing. And the fog and nighttime. Nighttime is scary, especially in first person, because I had no option other than to play first person because I couldn't get into any of the servers. So first person at nighttime is the scariest. It's like playing, Outlast or something, because you never know when a zombie's gonna turn the corner. You can barely see, and then you also have other players, which are even scarier. So obviously, if somebody's role playing a lunatic, and you can barely see them at nighttime, it's not gonna go over pretty well. So that's how it goes. Of course, just quickly on the renderer, it works. That's all it had to do. It works. The game does lock up, though. That's the only FPS issue. While I do get good FPS, the game still freezes up randomly, and that could just be a processor issue. The only negative as far as the technical stuff is this patch. They made a DX11 only, I think. So that means that if you have if you have a computer that can't run better than run DX11, you can't play Dayz. So they kind of, even before the game is finished, shafted a whole section of the player base, which I don't think is really a great idea. So hopefully they fix that, because it just doesn't seem like it's a good idea to alienate your player base anymore, as it already is, as a lot of people are quitting the game. So overall, if I had to give a number between 1 and 10 for this patch, I would give it a 9 out of 10. Yes, a 9 out of 10, because it did what it's supposed to do. Yes, there are a lot of bugs, and yes, there's not as much gameplay. There is also fishing, but of course, trying to figure out how to fish is going to be a pain. But I feel like this will actually bring back the players, and maybe even Liam Neeson. If you guys, my older fans will remember him, but maybe they'll even bring back the legendary crazy hacker of Liam Neeson, because pretty much a lot of people quit the game because there's plenty of other games to play. You have Overwatch, you have RuneScape Chronicles, you have all these Final Fantasies coming out out of nowhere. I think the remaster came out. And then you have H1Z1, which is pushing out its own patches. So I did have a tweet. I'll save that for the drama video, but I did actually get a developer response on the Dayz Reddit, which is not really the best place to try to discuss anything about positivity in Dayz. You literally cannot, you really can't say anything bad or you get flamed by fanboys. But if you want the drama video, I'll talk about that. But I did get a response that was kind of along the lines of, oh yeah, we just opened up servers because we wanted to, not because of the players. And I don't know, that attitude comes off to me as like, you need to worry about the players leaving, because if players start leaving because you're not putting the game correctly or building it correctly, it's going to be an issue. And I want to see the game survive. That's kind of, I guess, pun intended. I want to see more survivors running around in the game. And, a lot of people are quitting for either H1Z1 or they're playing a whole different game entirely, because 2016, I think, is going to be a really great year for gaming. And for something like Dayz with taking 4 months just to get the basic of patches, and then there's all of a sudden 50 other bugs, is just not going to cut it. And I don't want to use memes and stuff, but this is current year. This stuff doesn't really fly too well, especially early access. I think early access just left a bad taste in everybody's mouth, to be honest. And I think Dayz has the pass on that, because I think Dayz was one of the first, if not the first, games to use early access. So they're kind of like the king or the example of early access, but then again, they're also one of the worst examples. Not the worst, because of course, if you guys remember War Z, which now has 3 different versions, which I don't know how the hell that happened. Anyway, if you guys remember War Z, that was early access, and that game was total shit. I had fun in it, I'm not gonna lie. I had my $20 worth of fun, but for the most part, the game was crap, and they decided to never actually technically finish it. So, luckily with Dayz, it's done with Bohemia, and Bohemia has a high reputation to hold up. So they have to fix this game, and I think that's a lot of people, a lot of the fanboys, I'll say, overlook the fact that if it wasn't for Bohemia, there's a good chance this game would probably not be finished, considering how slow it is. Because Bohemia has a reputation to uphold with Arma 3, and obviously, as any reputable company, will fix their game. So, for example, Bohemia is the same as Blizzard. If they see an issue with their game, they're gonna fix it. So, I guess the best example would be Diablo 3. A lot of people hated Diablo 3. There were so many issues, and then Blizzard decided to, probably at the loss of some money, decided to fix it and make it a much better game, and it is now one of the best, I guess, games in this genre today. But before that was not the case. Same thing with Dayz. There are probably better survival games out right now, but since Bohemia is attached to it and they have to finish it, kind of. I mean, technically they don't have to finish it, but good luck with the internet rage if you're gonna do that. But they have a reputation to uphold, and that's what I kind of want the fanboys to understand, that this is not really like given to us like, oh, they like obligated, I guess. We were never obligated to get most of this stuff. But then again, if you guys want the drama video, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video at all, feel free to subscribe for more Dayz videos. I mean, despite all the nonsense that has gone on this week, I'm still enjoying the game. And I think you guys, if you have the game already, and you haven't played this patch yet, then definitely download the experimental server. If you're on the fence or you haven't gotten the game yet, I would say wait till this patch goes on stable. So once it's on stable, most of the issues are gone and it's usually playable. So I would wait to buy this game once that patch comes out. So I do recommend it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe for all that other good stuff. Feel free to share the video with your friends. I think we need to spread the word, because I think, the PR team of Dayz is not really good at all, to be honest. So hopefully this video could spread some positivity a little bit, even though, yes, I'm still going to bust its balls if there's going to be issues in the future. But I'm busting the balls because I want to see the game, survive. I want to see the grand vision, because I think, going back to Dean Hall, who was the previous lead developer of this game, he was the one that had the grand idea of Dayz. And I think this patch, now looking back, I can appreciate it just a little bit more of what he had in mind, because, well, technically, yeah, he may not have gone this way because he's now gone, but I have a feeling this is what he was thinking of when he wanted to make the Dayz standalone back when the mod was out. And I think they did a really good realization. So, in my opinion, I think this can even last the whole year in this state. If they just fix the bugs and add a hell lot more zombies. We need, like, hordes of zombies. So just add a lot more zombies together, fix some bugs, and yeah, you could probably have another good 5 to 6 months, and the complainers really don't have much to complain about because the game is pretty good. So thanks for watching. See you guys next time.